Pikachu, you cannot smoke in the bathroom. Alright, so this week was not a very eventful week. There was nothing I could really get in the vlog. But I went back and found my old vlogs that I made during the COVID era when I was in high school. So I'm going to give you guys those, and I hope y'all enjoy. I'm starting a vlog.
I don't even know who he is, but watch these vlogs. I already know they're going to be incredible.
So make sure you hit the subscribe and hit the like and keep on watching.
What happened that night?
In here?
No, it's here.
Where's the Rona? Oh, I can't. She's in the
So my friend has asthma. So that means if he gets corona, it's bad for him. So he knows exactly what to do. He's got that antivirus on.
This is so unwarranted.
So my school is having a costume contest, and this is my friend Salz. We got a great idea. Pikachu, where are you going? You okay in there, buddy? I need to buy a shirt.
Boots.
No, Mom, I need to buy a shirt.
Wedding, this matches
Mom, I need to buy a shirt.
Sammy, get away from me.
Yo, come freeze eggs with me. Very nice. You want to be in the vlog?
Dropping an egg and hoping it doesn't break. You can lower it down. I found the biggest loophole of all. This is what.
Alright, this is how we're going to protect our egg.
No, it's not.
Hey!
Alright, we're gonna throw them on the pavement next time. You gotta bring it back up.
Moment of truth.
I need scissors. I don't know if that's a crack. It could just be a mark. Oh yeah, this thing is fine.
School got canceled. Now I'm home for at least 2 weeks. I have to do like Zoom class or something like that. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna set up a great workstation, so at least if I have to go to school online, I'm not gonna be bored. Here we go. Lego Star Wars for the PC. With Mario and Sonic, some of the best games for the Wii. Alright, now all I gotta do is find the Wii. I've been looking for my Wii. I found Lego Star Wars 2. Oh, and I also found the deluxe extended edition of Lemonade Mouth. Just so y'all know, this is the real Guy Fieri. My mom took me to some tequila event at a wine store to go meet him. I know the quality looks bad, but that's because the androids back in the day used to film like a potato. Yo, Guy, you wanna be in the vlog? Alright, guys, so this Russian guy on YouTube showed us how to shield yourself from corona when you go outside. And what you do is, he said to take a clean pair of underwear, stick it over your head like this. I think you're supposed to take the back side. Did it work, Mom? Did it work? Like
Yes,
this.
very nice.
Tickets to LA are $35. Mom, I'm going to LA. I'm becoming a TikTok star.
Куда ты выходишь? Нечего идти тебе туда. Look at Rambo, which you wouldn't even know what that was.
I know who Rambo is. I came up with another game. Basically, you take this ball, take a ball like this size, and you try to keep it up as many times as you can to... So bored. So since the flyer season got ended, I'm gonna try to bring some of the flyer season home. So, as y'all can see, quarantine definitely had its effects. But let's get into this week's tour lesson. Last week, we get introduced to Jacob and Asaph, who are two brothers who are almost completely different. And, like, you can completely tell at their birth where one child is born with fair skin, the other one is born red and hairy. Completely different. When they're described, Jacob is described as being someone who's wholesome, who sits in the tent, who learns. And Asaph is someone who goes out to the field and kills animals or people or whatever. You know, he lives by the sword. You can look at these two and say, okay, they're different. We're clearly supposed to follow Jacob. That's kind of a simple way to look at it. See, what Asaph represents is fallen and wasted potential. Because Jacob, who was born with this inherent spiritual connection, had an easier time, at least that we see, connecting to God. Asaph, who was born with a lot of physical proclivities, could have broken past all of those barriers and become greater than Jacob because he could have chosen to do the right thing. And someone who chooses to do the right thing, even when it doesn't always come naturally, is greater than someone who has it come naturally. Why? They're making the conscious choice to refine their nature to bring out who they really are. And Asaph completely could have done that. The reality is, he didn't. And that's what we see. How much greater could he have been if he took what he was good at, that hunting, the physicality, and use it for good, and use it to refine the world, refine himself. And so they're not opposites. They're the same size of one coin. Because in Judaism, you need physicality and you need spirituality. And they both uplift each other. On one spectrum, being ultra spiritual is not great, and on the other spectrum, being completely physical is not great either. In the medium, in the middle, that's where things excel. That's where the person truly finds their true essence. And so what we should learn from this is that we may have skills, we may have desires, but it's our job to refine them for good. Every trait that you have can be used for good. Someone who's angry is just someone who's passionate. And if they choose to take that anger and transform it into passion, they will become something far greater than they could have been without that. Y'all, that is it for this week's vlog. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and come back next week. Dogs. Make sure to come back next week for another vlog and share with your friends. Take care. Catch you on the next one.